What's going on? What's going on? This your boy AKT JR. Another episode of Facts from AKT Urban Podcast, episode number 6, baby. Number 6, man. Keeping it moving, man. I'm gonna get straight into it, man. With y'all know I don't waste no time, man. So getting straight into it. Today's topic will be about the NFL, the sport that a lot of people love. You know, everybody loves, even the ladies. So I know this is a video that some of the ladies can relate to. So shout out to my ladies out there who love them some football, because ain't nothing like it. Hey, NFL is the best sport out right now, better than the NBA in my opinion. So I'm gonna get straight to it, man. Today will be the NFL like preseason prediction type of thing, not as far as the preseason on what's going to happen, the season of course, but since the preseason is coming up, it's like the predictions that everybody doing right now, you know. So I got some footnotes that I'm gonna read along with, so bear with me. All right, so we're gonna start out with the NFC and the NFC East. And if you know, the NFC East teams are Dallas Cowboys, New York Giants, Philadelphia Eagles, the Washington Redskins. So I'm gonna start out by saying the team I think will first off win that division is the Dallas Cowboys. They got young Dak Prescott, young Ezekiel Elliott. They got the best line, and they got the best offensive line in the entire NFL. So I see them making some noise like they did last year, man. You know, USA Today got them ranked at 11-5, but I see at least 12-4, man, 13-3 maybe. You know, I don't really see them going no lower than 12-4. Ain't no reason for them to lose 4 games. Then again, they do have one of the toughest schedules throughout the entire NFL, so it's possible, but I ain't gonna go there. You know, just yet. I like the Cowboys. I'm not a Cowboys hater like most people are. So moving on from that, we're gonna move on to the NFC North. NFC North. Green Bay Packers, Minnesota Vikings, Chicago Bears, Detroit Lions. Hands down, the Green Bay Packers are winning that division. Like the Lions and the Bears are not about to do nothing at all. Unfortunately, they're not about to do nothing at all. You know, the Minnesota Vikings, they maybe might go 9-7, 8-8, but the Packers hands down. You know, and Aaron Rodgers, he's a bad man. So I'm going with Aaron Rodgers because he's my second favorite quarterback of all time, behind the great Tom Brady. So going to the NFC South with the Atlanta Falcons, the Tampa Bay Bucks, the New Orleans Saints, and the Carolina Panthers. I'm gonna have to go with winning this division, the Atlanta Falcons. They did have that horrible collapse in the Super Bowl. They blew a 28-3 lead. We understand it happens, but it's Bill Belichick and Tom Brady. So come on now. That wouldn't have happened against no other team like that. So that was just a miracle on Brady and Belichick's behalf. You know what I'm saying? But I still think they're going to come back. They do got Julio Jones, Matt Ryan, former league MVP. They got a nice little offensive set of running backs. They just need to improve on their secondary. You know, and then they'll, you know, be able to really make some noise throughout the whole entire NFC East for years to come. Because the NFC is always different teams every year that be on top. The last team to make back-to-back Super Bowl appearances was the Seattle Seahawks. You know, so that's that. Going into we'll continuing on with the NFC South, man. The Bucks, they gonna make some noise too. I think they gonna go maybe a good 10-6. You know what I'm saying? Because they that young kid, Jameis Winston, he got some talent on him. They got Deshaun Jackson and some other guys too. You know, the Saints, they got AP, but AP ain't nothing like how he used to be in Minnesota. Drew Brees gonna throw for another 5,000 yards, of course, because he's very consistent. Number 3 quarterback in the NFL. So it's all good. Panthers, Cam Newton. As much as I like Cam Newton, I think he's very talented. I don't see their team doing nothing, man. Sorry, Cam. Unfortunately. Now I'm moving on to the NFC West with the Seattle Seahawks, the Arizona Cardinals, the LA Rams, I almost said St. Louis, and the San Francisco 49ers. Seattle Seahawks are winning this easily. And the only team that can come close is Arizona Cardinals. Rams ain't about to do nothing, and 49ers ain't about to do nothing. Sorry, them teams, when they come to LA, we all know, just California, period. The team that's about to run stuff is the Oakland Raiders, and I'm going to get to them later on in a minute. You know what I'm saying? So Seahawks easily. That's the so 4 teams I think coming out of the NFC are the Cowboys, the Falcons, the Packers, and the Seahawks. The same 4 teams that came out last year. If any team got a chance to make that difference, might be the New York Giants because they got Odell on one end and then Brandon Marshall on the other end. So that might make a difference with a solid defense. So that might mean something, but hey, it might not. Going on to the AFC. First of all, we're gonna start with the AFC East and the defending Super Bowl champions. Y'all can see, got on my Julian Edelman and Kredelman shirt from that catch that he made in the Super Bowl this past year, number 11. So yeah, respect Julian Edelman. Anyway, moving on to AFC East. New England Patriots. USA Today predicts them to go 16-0. I don't want 16-0 because 10 years ago, well, coming on 10 seasons ago, when the season starts, 10 years ago, what happened to the New England Patriots when they went undefeated? They blew it when it counted the most. When they needed a win the most, they blew it. So I'm not trying to let that happen again. Like, no, they need to go ahead, lose a game or two. I ain't saying tank, lose on purpose, but just to strive for that. No, all the great teams who've done that, they never ended up winning in the end. Only team that was able to do that was 72 Dolphins. Even in the NBA, when the Warriors went 73-9, what happened? No, they didn't get the job done. Blew a 3-1 lead. Patriots, 16-0, 2007. The luckiest catch ever in NFL history, but still, they still took an L. So I know all the Patriots haters out there, they still lost it because they did still lose. So they not wrong. They just hating. They don't care about how it happened. They just happened to happen. They care about what the outcome was, which was the Patriots losing. So my Patriots, they can go a good 13. They can go 13. The season don't matter to the Patriots, man. They playing for the playoffs, so their season record really don't matter. Y'all got to watch the Patriots in the playoffs. That's what matters with them. Their season record don't matter. You got the Dolphins, the Bills, and the Jets, and ain't nobody else about to make no. Maybe the Dolphins, because they did make the playoffs last year, but I don't see that. I'm like, no, Bills and Jets. Nobody cares about them in New York. Only teams that matter in New York is the NYG, New York Giants. On to the AFC North. AFC North, we got Steelers, Ravens, Bengals, Browns. The Pittsburgh Steelers, I see them going a good 12-4, 11-5 maybe. You know, Big Ben he's on the decline of his career, unfortunately. So, he not gonna perform that same way we used to seeing him perform or whatever, you know. But it's all good. Baltimore Ravens, they just lost Joe Flacco. So USA Today predicted them to go 9-7. And this was before Joe Flacco had even got hurt or whatever. So now that he's out, they need to go ahead and sign Cap or RG3 or both of them just to have, man. Like I don't want them to go 9-7. The Baltimore Ravens are actually a good team that I enjoy to watch play because of their defense. I loved them when they had Ray Lewis and they still kept the ball rolling. They ain't made they ain't won no Super Bowls in that since then, but they've done what they could. I like the Baltimore Ravens, so I hate for them to go out like 8-8, 7-9, or even 9-7. I want them to win at least 10 games. Cincinnati Bengals, 5-11, 4-12. They not making no noise. They don't matter. The Cleveland Browns, they're the Cleveland Browns. That's all I gotta say. The AFC South, Tennessee Titans, Houston Texans, Jacksonville Jaguars, Indianapolis Colts. The Titans are going to get this one. If not the Titans, the Houston Texans. And I say that because that kid, Deshaun Watson, that's a bad boy right there. That's a bad boy. They made the playoffs last year, and they got to the round against the Patriots only because Derek Carr got hurt on the Raiders or whatever. But still, they had the #1 defense last year. And they got J.J. Watt, and now they got that kid, Deshaun Watson. I see them going at least 9-7, just because he's a rookie. Maybe 10-6. We'll see. We'll see, because their division not that hard to win or whatever. Depending on the schedule they got. Then last but not least, we got the AFC West, which deals with the Oakland Raiders, the San Diego Chargers, the Kansas City Chiefs, and Denver Broncos. I see the Oakland Raiders taking this one by storm. I see them going 13-3, 12-4. They got a young Derek Carr, who I feel like gonna come back 100% from his injury. He finally got his money. They paid him, so they letting it be known he's the franchise quarterback now. He deserves it. Derek Carr is a good, special young talent. And last but not least, they got my boy Marshawn Lynch, beast mode in the house. I need that man to come back and go crazy. I gotta check the schedule and see if they play the Seattle Seahawks. If they play the Seattle Seahawks, I hope they get the ball on the 1 yard line, and I hope he run it in on them and let them know this is what you do when you got me on your team, let alone a Super Bowl. And back then he was the best running back in the league. Now it's pretty disrespectful. I'm a Patriots fan, and I was offended by the way that came out. Of course, I was happy we won. I didn't see it coming, but nah, man, you don't have Marshawn Lynch and not give him the ball on the 1 yard line. That's pretty disrespectful. That's pretty disrespectful. So it is what it is, man. With them San Diego Chargers, I think Phillip Rivers about to fall off a cliff. Honestly, I think his time is coming. I don't see them making no noise. Kansas City Chiefs, they won the division last year, but I don't know. I see the Raiders taking over this division finally. And the Denver Broncos, no. For all the Denver Broncos fans, y'all not winning nothing, okay? The last Super Bowl that y'all got was given to y'all because Peyton Manning had fallen off a cliff. 9 touchdowns, 17 interceptions, no. That was given to y'all because y'all had Von Miller, y'all had the #1 defense that year, and Brady definitely was under the whole Deflategate thing at that time. Just think about if the Patriots would have beat them that year, 2016 Super Bowl or whatever. That would have been 3 straight runs that the Patriots made, all while Tom Brady was under the scrutiny of with the Deflategate and stuff. So no, man. Denver Broncos, y'all sorry, Denver Broncos fans, y'all went from being Super Bowl champs to not even making the playoffs. Peyton Manning is gone. He's never coming back. Your team's run is officially over. Over. Denver Broncos fans. I know y'all don't want to hear that, but it's the truth. Y'all not about to win nothing again no time soon. Y'all not about to win nothing with no dang on Trevor Siemian, and y'all damn sure ain't gonna win nothing with Paxton Lynch. Come on now, man. What? Who cares? Y'all ain't got the #1 defense no more. Houston Texans better than y'all. Giants have a better consistent defense than y'all. Like, come on now, man. Like, Denver Broncos not about to make no noise. Sorry to say that. It just is what it is. And, man, that's pretty much that, man. So the 4 teams I feel coming out of the AFC will be AFC East, New England Patriots, North, Pittsburgh Steelers, South. I'm going to go ahead and say the Texans just because I believe in that kid, Deshaun Watson, and that defense. In the West, Oakland Raiders. You know what I'm saying? Now, I think it's going to come down to the Super Bowl I would love to see. Of course, I would love to see the battle of 12 versus 12. Tom versus Aaron, Brady versus Rodgers. Like, that's like a dream Super Bowl for me. You know what I'm saying? That's equivalent to me getting what I wanted to get in 2009 in the NBA with Kobe versus LeBron in the finals, but we didn't get it, unfortunately. We never got it. They were never able to meet up. So I would love to see that for a Super Bowl. Patriots versus Packers Part 2. Because the last time they played, that's how Brett Favre got his championship. And then another Super Bowl I would love to see. Patriots versus Giants Part 3. Why? Because I love to see Brady get his 6th championship against the team that gave him 2 L's. If Tom Brady didn't see that team in those 2 L's, Brady would have 7 championships. So I want him to get redemption on them and revenge. Like he did, like that would be because we're not gonna lose to them a third time. No, it's not gonna happen. The Patriots got better in the offseason. With the signing of Brandon Cooks, Stephon Gilmore, you know what I'm saying, moves made like that. Like the Patriots definitely got better in the offseason. So I would love to see that. And of course, I love to see the Super Bowl with the 2 most arrogant fan bases in all of football. The New England Patriots and the Dallas Cowboys. Like, and this will finally set the record straight on who's America's team. Because it's really the Patriots, but the Dallas Cowboys fans will never admit that. Even though if you a Cowboys fan and you under, I'm gonna say if you under 30 years old, you probably never seen them win a championship. If you 30 and up, then you probably seen them win one of them championships they won in the 90s. So, like, I be telling people, like, how many champions, if you a Cowboys fan, my question to you is just, if you a Cowboys fan, How many championships have you seen your team win? I'm 25. I was born in 1992. I ain't seen them win none. But I seen the Patriots win 5. Go to 7. So yeah, that's my take on that. So them the 3 Super Bowls I would love to see. Y'all just heard my NFC and my AFC predictions. This was just a quick little small video, man, in honor of football season, man. So y'all know Pats Nation, the one team I will be checking for in the AFC is the Oakland Raiders. I think they're gonna make some noise, man. I really think they are. And the team that I secretly root for in the NFC is the Green Bay Packers, because I love me some Aaron Rodgers. That man is a bad man. He's a bad man, and I love to watch him play. And you know, I actually have a high school classmate who plays for the Green Bay Packers that I went to high school with. Yep. And I remember back then in high school, before when we was young, I used to tell that man, "You gonna make it, man. You gonna make it to the pros." And he did. Shout out to him. I ain't gotta say his name, but you know, shout out to that man. And shout out to the Green Bay Packers. That's the secret team that I root for, because I secretly want, as I've stated, Patriots versus Packers Super Bowl. Tom Brady versus Aaron Rodgers. I love to see that. I would love to see it. It'd be a dream come true. So that's it with me, man. AKT, Facts from AKT Urban Podcast, episode 6, closing out. Thank y'all for viewing. Thank y'all for watching. Please like and subscribe to the video. I also want to say thank you at this moment for having 54 subscribers. 54 subscribers, whoever y'all are out there. I appreciate y'all, man. Like and share this video, man. Let's keep the talks and the debates going. Let me know what y'all think also on these predictions that I said. If you disagree, let's talk about it in the comment section. That's what we do. We talk, we debate, we discuss. We inform each other. This is a learning process, you know. So that's me, AKT, and I'm out. All right now.